How is the government trying to control marijuana?
How is it by well, in order to fulfill its contract with the privatized prison system, it can't. It's making it so it's more illegal. So it needs to keep it more illegal so that the prison systems don't default on their government subsidy.
Okay, so
because the prisoners are supposed to have a certain amount of people.
Uh-huh.
And if they don't have a certain amount of people, the government stops funding them, and so then they have to shut down the operation.
Interesting. Okay, so that makes sense, right? So they have to have a certain number of people in order for them to get more money from the government, and in order for that to happen, they still have to continue to arrest people. And people aren't necessarily doing illegal acts as much as what we're being shown in the news, which is also a figment of everybody's imagination because they're completely controlling that as well. And they're trying then to do that with something as easily consumable as marijuana or smoking a joint or THC or what else do we call it?
That's when I like to go back to the fact that we're talking about cannabis here, not marijuana, and we're in an English.
Okay, so what's the difference?
We're in English. We are in an English-speaking country, so we should be referring it to as cannabis. But because of the laws that were enacted being so wildly racist, we still refer to it as marijuana. As a matter of fact, if you get a charge for it, like driving and
marijuana,
they don't say cannabis.
No, they say marijuana.
Marijuana.
Yeah.
And that all that denotes is how wildly racist these laws were.
Why? Because marijuana is like the street?
No, because
terminology for it?
Martin Luther King, civil rights enacted. Not even 2 years pass the marijuana tax stamp happens.
Uh-huh.
So the whole point, you can kind of see it. Like if you look at the history of why is marijuana illegal? It's like, when did it become illegal? Oh, immediately after civil rights. Oh, okay. Who went to jail for marijuana usually? Oh, blacks and Mexicans. It's like, oh yeah, we call marijuana because we're trying to put brown people in jail. It's a thing about alienating the other, and it's about you know what, they should be in jail, but it's like, no, if we're rolling by those standards, your whole fucking family would be in jail right now.
Right.
And that's what is being undone right now. That's why I'm such an advocate for deregulation completely. And as a matter of fact, not only deregulation, but subsidization, like subsidized. So actually, you know what?
Where the government is paying you now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's explain that a little bit better. So subsidizing, the legalization of subsidizing marijuana in certain states. Is that happening anywhere actively right now? Or is it just through distribution, how is that working out, for example, in a state like Colorado?
It's on a state level, and the state cannot, the state does not hold the power of the purse in government to be able to do that, because at a federal level it's still illegal. So federally, nothing marijuana related can be endorsed. Like, you can't buy weed with your Medicaid, even if it's like the thing you fucking need.
I got you.
Even if
I got you. So I can't
one marijuana will save your life.
I can't get a dose of marijuana because of my Parkinson's, that it's helping me.
Yeah.
Right, with my shakes. It's not like I can't pay for that through my Medicaid.
Because
the government
on a federal level, it's still illegal.
So now we're going into legislative controls.
And